I don't mind being gone on adventures for a while. No, no.
Hey everybody, it is 11:15 right now, and I'm just watching the trial, but I won't have it on for that long because my niece and my sister are coming over for a visit, but actually, I'm gonna watch Emily D. Baker in a little while at noon. Yeah, but I did Zumba and I did the bike this morning and I got most of my rings done. So that's good. I'm just feeling kind of tired and achy. Like my body hurts, like my legs are bothering me again. So I'm not sure if I'm getting sick or something, but this winter weather is just hitting me hard, I guess. But yeah, I have Pelafundo this weekend, which is like I've done a couple of videos on it, but it's basically like you like work together as like a team and you put like a certain number of miles together. Like you could do any miles that you want. Like I know some people do like 300 miles in one weekend, which is like 48 hours. Like not like straight, like you know, people take breaks or whatever, but I did 60 last time, and I think I'm gonna do like 75 to 80 this time because I've gotten faster. I just have to decide and like listen to my body, but that is this coming weekend of like Saturday and Sunday, like this weekend. So yeah, but I did start a new book today, like just a couple of minutes ago. Hey everybody, it is currently 3:32, and it has just been one of those days. I was going to vlog earlier, but when I was vlogging, my sister had just walked through the door, and so I spent the afternoon with my niece and my sister and my mom, and we listened to music, we watched a movie for a little bit. I fell asleep with my headphones in. We just did all kinds of stuff. But I was telling you guys earlier that I had Zumba and about the Peloton thing. Honestly, after this week, I'm not sure how many miles I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna go in and do what I feel like I can do and be happy with that. Because honestly, January is super rough for me usually. This year is no exception. January's tough. But anyway, and then I was explaining that I started a new book, and I read more of that this afternoon. It is called Curvy Girls Can't Date Quarterbacks but the can't is crossed out. It's kind of like a book that's like based on like all the different things like people in high school struggle with, and I'm just like, oh, if I had this book when I was in high school, yeah, maybe I would have had a little bit of an easier time, just like, socially and, all this other stuff that's like talked about today that wasn't really talked about. But then again, honestly, I didn't really get back into reading until probably my senior year of high school because audiobooks like weren't as popular as they are now, because literally I learned about Libby, which is actually a like audiobook thing that's linked through your like public library card. I learned about that. What was that? Oh crap, when was that? Like civics history class. Was that junior year? I don't even remember. Anyway, it was at some point in high school that I learned audiobooks were a thing because there was a poster in the library about, oh, sign up for this thing, with the app and stuff. Anyway, all of that to say, the book series is really good, and I will, it's good so far, I should say, and I will talk about it more as I read into it. But I downloaded the first 3 books, because, actually last year in March, after I had surgery and I was sick and all of my complications and stuff, I was gifted a book like credit similar to Audible, but it's to this app called Libro.fm. It's something that my cousin's wife uses, and it's basically like an audio book subscription that like supports a local library or whatever. And I was like, oh, I'll download some books, and so I did, and here we are. Because I got gifted it in March, but I didn't do it because I wasn't like feeling good, and then I decided to download them in the summer, and then I was like, I looped back around to it in the summer, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna do this in 2024 when I need new books to read for the new Goodreads challenge. Anyway, all that to say, that's a long-winded answer of I started a new book today. So, yeah. Oh, and other news is my mom's car is semi-fixed. They couldn't really find anything. It was a little bit broken, but they're putting like dye into the thing where the oil is, and then she's got to drive it for 500 miles. And then we'll see, then they got to bring it back and see where the problem is. So, yeah. I was like, oh, it's kind of like a CT scan, but for your car, because apparently with the dye, they could see, exactly where the leak is or the hole is with the oil. I'm like, I don't even know the first thing about cars, but I thought it was pretty interesting. Mom, how did driving your car feel?
Oh, it felt great being in my car, but it's not fixed.
Does it still sound weird?
Again, it smells a little weird again.
I'm
actually gonna go put some cardboard, I think, underneath it.
Yeah. My mom needs to go car shopping.
You need to come with me.
What?
You need to come with me, or I gotta look.
Yeah,
I gotta look at
listen. The best car she ever had for me was a Ford Flex. Oh my God. Okay, so the reason why that was at level 900 is because The Connecticut trial is literally filmed on a potato. It feels like, and the volume needs to be up. So I swear my hearing is gonna go at the end of this trial from my eardrum being broken. I don't even know. Anyway, I get so hot in the afternoon. Anyways, but the best car that my mom ever had for me to be able to sit in the front seat was the Ford Flex, because it had like a huge center console thing for me to grab onto, and like that also like you could put stuff in, but it was like nice and sturdy. And whatever happened to that car?
It had a leak in the something or other, and it was gonna be like,
Anyways, that was my favorite car she ever had, but something broke on it, and then it started overheating, and then they wouldn't be able to fix it for months, and then they stopped making them. Anyway, this car that she has now, it's not my favorite, but like I'm like Goldilocks. It needs to be like the perfect car, because this one she thought she would have worked, but Ma, how short is it for me, or too tall?
what?
Your car, it's like an inch too tall for me.
Kind of like an inch, but you know,
Oh, well, anyway, so she's gonna go car shopping when it's not like -2 degrees outside and snowing constantly and all this stuff. So, and I don't really, well, I mean, I guess trunk space is a thing because the wheelchair and stuff, but like if you have a car that you have, or somebody in your life has, that you love, and you're like me and you transfer into it with like a stool or stuff like that, please let me know in the comments down below, because I would really like to know. Because my dad thinks she needs a new car because of this thing, and she was gonna get one anyways, but yeah. But the van's not really my favorite either, because it's like a bus. Literally feels like you're riding in a school bus, but honestly it gets me where I need to go sometimes on the day, and it's nice in the winter because I don't have to transfer when it's cold outside. I love the north, like New England and stuff. I love the north, but like, and I don't even mind when it snows because it like looks like a snow globe. I just hate what the cold does to my body and my joints, and like it just wreaks havoc on my pain and stuff. And so that's not fun, and all that stuff. But yeah, honestly though, I keep telling people I felt great in Disney World, so maybe I need to move where it's warm. Like, I had perfect weather, and I was up for 15 hours, like for 3 days. It was great. The only thing was I kept getting bloody noses, but I think that had to do with hotel room air and not anything like environmental, but just other than the hotel room. But I don't know. I was kind of half joking, half not joking with my with my therapist that she needs to write me a prescription that I need to go to Disney World like once a month for my mental health. But no, I mean, I would have to like live closer because it's expensive. And I don't know if I have it in me to do a 27-hour train ride again. Although that was like a good adventure. I would, what I would do that? I would do that with like a friend, or like, one of my cousins or something. That'd be fun. But I want to try to fly next time, maybe. But I'm hoping that I can convince my aunt to go. Well, actually, it's my aunt's idea, but I'm hoping we can get the crew on board again to do Disney in December of 2025. Because honestly, it was one of the best times I had in my entire life. So, yeah. But speaking of that, I'm doing a virtual 5K. Or, no, it's a 10K. It's 6.2 miles. The Disney Princess one. And it's in February. It's like the 24th, I believe. And it's the Rapunzel one for any of you that do like the Run Disney events. And I just got an email that they are setting up the Halloween ones, like for this coming like Halloween already, which is crazy. But those are the ones that are like in the park. But I hope that they do, I hope that they do virtual ones, because even if I did want to go down there, there's like pacing requirements and I'm slow as a turtle. So, but I have fun doing it in my own little room and stuff, and on my bike and everything. Honestly, that's the one good thing that I have found in recent years, is that there's a lot more like virtual opportunities for things, which is nice. I think they've had that for a while, honestly, because a lot of runners do things virtually, but just like that, I've found it's really nice to do. But yeah, I'm really excited for it. And honestly, I'm gonna go read my book after this is uploaded and just spend the rest of the night reading. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.